So, hello students. Today we are going to learn part 9 of chapter number 18, that is exponents and powers. Okay. In the previous part we have learned about laws of exponents. Now today we are going to learn how to solve examples using laws of exponents. Okay. So let us start. So here we have simplify and express the following in exponential form. It means that whatever answer will be there, we have to write it in exponential form. Okay, so let us consider our first example. Now here it is given 2 raised to 3 into 3 raised to 5 into 4 upon 3 into 32. Now, if you want to express, simplify and express in exponential form, first these numbers which are not in exponential form must be written in exponential form. For example, now 4, it can be written as 2 twos are 2 ones are. Okay, so this 4 can be written as 2 into 2, that is 2 raised to 2. Okay, similarly, this 32 can be written as 32, its prime factorization 2 is multiplied 5 times, so we will write it as a 2 raised to 5. Okay, this we will write as 2 raised to 5, this we will write as 2 raised to 2. Okay, so here we have written it. Now 2 raised to 3 into 3 raised to 5. Now instead of this 4, what we have written here, 2 raised to 2, then divided by 3 as it is 32. Instead of 32 we have written here 2 raised to 5. Now next step, here 2, here also 2, same base, they are multiplying. First we will bring it together, so we get it in this way. 2 raised to 3 into this 2 raised to 2 will come over here, that is we will just change its position, into 3 raised to 5 upon 2 raised to 5 into 3. Okay, because here first we have written 2, so here also we will write a number with base 2. Okay, now here these two numbers are having same base and are multiplied. During such time what happens, so we have a rule over here that when two numbers with same base are multiplying, then we do addition of the powers. So here also we will do addition of powers. Okay, so this 3 plus 2 will be written over here by using this rule. Okay, now what is 3 plus 2? So it is 5. Okay, so in next step we will get 2 raised to 5 into 3 raised to 5 upon 2 raised to 5 into 3. Now again, here 2, these two numbers are having same base and are dividing. So during such time what we do, we have learned a rule, that is if two numbers with same base are divided, we subtract the powers. So this rule we are going to use over here. So these two same bases, so we will write it as 2 raised to 5 minus 5, and at the same time here also two numbers with same bases are there. Okay, so we will write it as, now this will be written as 2 raised to 5 minus 5, and this will be written as 3 raised to 5 minus 1. Now from where this 1 came, this 3 is not having any power, it means that the power is 1. Okay, now 5 minus 5, so you will get it as 0. So in the next step we get 2 raised to 0 into 3 raised to 4. Now we have learned a rule, any number raised to 0 is equal to 1. So 2 raised to 0 will also become 1. Okay, so we get 1 into 3 raised to 4. So finally our answer will be 3 raised to 4. Okay, let us consider one more example. Now here we have in square bracket, then curve bracket, 5 raised to 2 raised to 4 into 5 raised to 5, then that total is divided by 5 raised to 10. First we will solve this bracket. In this bracket one more bracket is there, so first we will solve this one. Now it is of the form a raised to m raised to n, that is power to power. So whenever a number is having power to power, we multiply the powers. So here also what we will do, we will multiply these powers. Okay, so in next step we get 5 raised to 2 into 4, that is these two powers will be multiplied. Okay, so now 2 fours are 8. Okay, so our next step will be 5 raised to 8 into 5 raised to 5 divided by 5 raised to 10. Now, first we have to complete this bracket. In this bracket, two numbers are with same base and they are multiplying. So during such time, what we do? Yes, we add the powers. We have the rule over here. So here also this 8 and 5 we will add. So what you get? We get 5 raised to 8 plus 5 divided by 5 raised to 10. Now 8 plus 5, so it is 13. So in the next step we will write 5 raised to 13 divided by 5 raised to 10. Okay. Now if you look at this condition, two numbers with same base are dividing each other. So during such time we subtract the powers. Okay. So here also in the next step we will subtract 13 minus 10. Okay. So now we get 5 raised to 13 minus 10. Finally, our answer will be 5 raised to 3. Okay, let us consider one more example now. Now, here we have 7 raised to 5 into 10 raised to 7 into 25. Again, okay, divided by 5 raised to 9 into 14 raised to 5. Okay, now remember that this one is a prime number. This is not a prime number. This and this is also not a prime number. So we have to factorize it. Now I'm writing factorization of 10. So 2 5s are 5 1s are. Okay, so we can say that 10 can be written as 2 into 5. Similarly, this 25, it can be written as 5 5s are 5 1s are. Okay, so we can say that this 25 can be written as, it can be written as 5 raised to 2. Okay, then we have one more number, that is 14. So this 14 can be written as 2 7s are 7 1s are. Okay, so we can say that 14 equals to 2 into 7. Now these numbers, instead of this 10 we will write 2 into 5, instead of this 25 we will write 5 square, instead of this 14 we will write 2 into 7. Okay, so our next step will become like this. Now remember that this number 10 is having some power, that is 7. So when we write it as 2 into 5, then the power will be as it is. Similarly here 14 can be written as 2 into 7, power will be as it is. Now we have a rule. Okay, what rule do we have? So I'm just writing that rule over here. Suppose a into b raised to m, it can be written as a raised to m multiplied by b raised to m. That is, if two numbers are multiplying and having same power, then we can give that power for individual number. Then by using this rule, we get in the next step. So now this 7 raised to 5 as it is. Now this 2 into 5 raised to 7. So this 7 will be for 2 also, for 5 also. So we get 2 raised to 7 into 5 raised to 7. This 5 raised to 2 as it is. Similarly here 5 raised to 9 as it is. Now again 2 into 7 raised to 5. So this 5 is for 2 also and for 7 also. So we get it in this way. Now what we will do, any sequence we can adjust. Okay, so right now 7 raised to 5, 2 raised to 7. Now these two numbers are having same base and are multiplying, so we can add the powers. Okay, so in next step we get it in this way, remaining numbers as it is and these two numbers with same base, so we have added their powers. Now here first 7 was written, so denominator also we can write in the same order. So we will get it as, this 7 raised to 5 we will write first, then here 2 raised to any number was there, so we kept it as it is, and this number below this 5. Okay, now in next step we get, now 7 plus 2, that will be 9. Okay, so now these two numbers are having same base and are dividing, so what we will do, subtraction of power. So we have written 7 raised to 5 minus 5. Again these two numbers with same base are dividing, so we will subtract the powers. So 7 minus 5 into, now this 5 raised to 7 plus 2 means 9 minus this 9. Okay, so now in next step we get 5 minus 5, 0, 7 minus 5, 2, and 9 minus 9, 0. Okay, so now we have learned a property that any number raised to 0 is what? 1. Okay, so we will write that 1 as it is, here also 1. So finally we get 2 raised to 2 into 1 into 1. So our final answer must be 2 raised to 2. Okay, if the question is given evaluate, then further we can write one more step, or now 2 raised to 2 means 4. Okay, so when the question is given, write in exponential form, we will write it in this way. When it is given, find the value, we will write this answer. Okay, so hope you all must have understood up till here. So this much is enough for today. Thank you. Have